shot blocker. Most of his career is still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So, well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
Say no more.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony Davis retired? Come on, how can he not be on that list?
No, what we're talking about, he's a great defender.
He's an okay defender.
However, he's a great defender, but I think, because he's such an all-around player, we kind of take some of it.
Come on,
We're taking some of it for granted.
Got to be on that list.
Ernie's on the list, okay? He's on the list, Ernie.
Thank you very much.
But he's not defense first. He's offense first. The guys that I name are defense first, then offense.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Thank you for putting Anthony Davis on the list.
On the list.
We'll see you.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Knicks in New York. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Gortat in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 3. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Heat.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Howard, that's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Sefolosha. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Korver. It's blocked. Now the feed to Wall. Atlanta with the rebound. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about some of the matchups he'll be watching in this game, and he told me, quote, "I'll be looking at how we deal with Marcin Gortat. He's a guy who can score in any number of ways, posting up, pulling up from outside, or rolling to the rim. And he's also a factor on the glass. Guys, Gortat might not be a household name, but he's an impact big man in this league, no question."
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Wall kicks to Gortat. 5 to shoot. Dudley against Millsap, and they take the lead. Dudley's got his first basket of the night.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Schroeder passes to Howard. And here on the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Korver dishes to Sefolosha. Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Left side, Wall. To the middle. And that one's good by Gortat.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Pass to Schroeder. And it's Korver in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Washington trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The 11-footer. Again, the Hawks good for 2. All with it. He kicks to Beal. Five on the clock. Feeds to Dudley. Hands it from downtown. Dudley's got 5 now.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Beal. Howard, the pass to Schroeder. Dishes it to Korver. The tray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Beal's shot is good.
And they're just raining threes.